In my last video, I noted that there were just way too many analysts that were way too bearish on gold. And as you can see, gold has continued to rally. And I think the metals are setting up for an extremely powerful move a little bit later in the spring or summer, and I'll explain why. Um, I've noted before that gold is the canary in the coal mine. Governments um, seek to control gold as a way to keep commodity markets in check when they're printing too much money. The problem, of course, this time is that it's not working. Um, they're trying to keep gold suppressed, but the rest of the commodity markets are just ignoring gold. Um, Everything from oil to lumber to copper, everything else is just going crazy, driven by the trillions and trillions of dollars that central banks are printing. And eventually that they're going to lose control of the metals market, and I think they're about to lose control now. So here's what I'm saying. I warned people when we get this bottom here. I said it's not going to be an easy bottom. It will probably turn sideways or retest this. The cartel will try and take gold back down. That's exactly what happened, but they were unable to make a lower low. So we've got a double bottom here as a final intermediate low. That's a pretty strong bottoming pattern. Gold has come up. It has broken the 50-day moving average. It's holding above that 50-day moving average, but we're still getting obvious attempts to sabotage the rally. At this point here, at about 1750, 1760ish, it was pretty obvious the cartel was trying to prevent gold from breaking through this resistance zone right here. That failed. Gold got above that, and now it's at the next resistance zone at 1800. We're getting more attacks here to try and keep gold suppressed below 1800. This is going to fail as well. The next level will be 1850-ish, right in here in this level. So once we get through 1800, they'll attack it here, and then the final one again will be at that 1923. That's the 2011 high. Once that one breaks, um, as I said, I think this is going to morph into um, the more the cartel intervenes trying to control the market and artificially suppress it, the more buying pressure is going to build up. And so at some point, I think this is going to completely break, and we're going to get an incredibly powerful move later in the spring, maybe towards mid-May into June. That's going to take gold out of this large cup and handle pattern. And let me widen this chart. All right. So here you can see it pretty clearly, the large basing pattern cup with the handle. I think we're about ready to break out of the handle here. And the more the cartel intervenes trying to keep gold suppressed, the more buying pressure it's going to create. And at some point here, I think that's going to the dam is going to break, and we're going to get a very strong, um, powerful move in maybe May and into June. And let me go to silver because I think it's going to be an even stronger move in silver. All right, so here's the silver chart. You can see it's silver has been stuck since August, been stuck in the sideways churn, but it hasn't really followed gold down. So this is silver is a much stronger market, which is pretty unusual. Silver usually follows and magnifies the moves in gold, but it has not done it this time. So I think when gold is ready to break the manipulation and really start a strong trending move higher, I think silver will as well. And I think there's a very good odds that silver is going to test these all-time highs here around $50 during sometime later this summer, July or August. So the handle part of this basing pattern, the consolidation has done its job. I've watched as multiple impatient retail traders have quit and given up on the precious metals. It's just there's no way to help these people. They don't look at the big picture, so they always they get frustrated and they quit too early. And now gold is I think is ready to break out of this handle, and it has left a lot of traders behind. They just did not have the patience to wait this out. And what will happen is as gold gets up here above 2,000, 2,100, then these people will be ready to jump back in. And of course, they'll make the same mistake they always make. They'll be buying at the top, and then as we've seen, they sell and they give up at the bottom. So it's just like I said, there's just no way to help these kind of people. They just do not have the patience to um, wait for the market to set up, uh, and so of course, they miss the bottoms. They can't pull the trigger at the bottoms. They're selling at the bottoms, and then they end up buying at the tops. But I think we're getting ready. Um, um, we've got some more resistance levels to get through. We got to get through 1800. They're going to put up. They are, and they're going to put up a huge fight here. They're going to put up a fight at 1850 and at 1923, but they're going to lose these battles. The banks are basically they're standing on the tracks, and the train is coming. And the more they try to manipulate the market, the more powerful the move is going to be. And I think it's going to produce an incredibly powerful trending move later this summer.